Alright, welcome back to Amatsutsumi. By the time Koichi arrives at the courtyard, the sun is starting to set. He walks up to me with 2 bottled drinks in one hand.
悪い、すっかり遅くなっちまったな。
Don't worry about it. I was just reading a book while I waited.
そうか。
He holds out one of the bottles to me. For me?
ああ、遅れた詫びだ。炭酸は飲めるよな。
Yeah, thank you. After I take the bottle, Koichi smiles and sits down next to me. But he doesn't see anything. Nor does he open his bottle. As I watch him, I take sips from mine. Eventually, as if he was waiting for me to finish my soda, he finally starts to speak.
俺には、年が一つ違う姉がいたんだ。
His words seemed sudden after the long silence.
まあ、いたっていう過去形の通りで、10年も前のことなんだけどな。名前は鈴鹿っていう。
He looks at me, gauging my reaction.
その顔は、知ってたって感じだな。朝比奈から聞いたか。
Yes, but I didn't know she was your elder sister.
そうか。どこまで聞いてる？
She was Kyoko's best friend, but she passed away in an accident down at the lake.
そうだ。鈴鹿が死んで朝比奈だけが生き残った。それが当時の俺には、あまりにもやるせなくてな。今から思えば、バカなことをしたと思うんだが、朝比奈にも辛く当たっちまったんだ。お前のせいで鈴鹿が死んだんじゃないかって、ひどいことを言ってな。
I see him. Considering his age at the time and the trauma of losing a family member, it's understandable that he might have lashed out. And now, 10 years later, he does seem to regret it.
本当に辛くて苦しんでいたのは、目の前で鈴鹿を亡くした朝比奈なんだってことが、その時の俺には分からなかった。自慢の姉を亡くした弟の俺が、一番辛くて、一番悲しいんだ、と思い込んでた。
Koichi relaxes his tight grip on the bottle he's holding and opens the cap. He swallows whatever words he was about to see next, and washes them down with some soda.
それで結局、お互いに距離を取るようになっちまってな。まあ、朝比奈も朝比奈で、俺に対して申し訳ないという気持ちがあったんだろうと思う。
Yes, you're right. Kyouko really blamed herself for what happened to Suzuka.
だろうな。そういう性格なんだ、昔から。だから、なかなか友達ができなくて、鈴鹿も放っておかなかったんだ。なのに俺は、姉の信用を傷つけて、孤独へ追いやっちまった。
What do you want to do now, Koichi? Do you want to mend your relationship with Kyouko?
そうだな。そうできたらいいとは思うんだが、それも身勝手な話だとも思う。ガキの時と同じで、自分がモヤモヤしているのをスッキリさせたいだけのような、そうじゃないか。
I think everyone is a little bit like that. Everyone wants to heal. It's like how Kyouko has longed for closure for all these years. And that's why she's so happy now after meeting Suzuka's ghost.
そうかもな。許されたい、救われたいってやつか。だとしても、一方的にこっちの気持ちを押し付けることはもうできない。それが、10年もかかって、ようやく俺が学んだ苦い教訓だ。
You're a good man, Koichi. I mean it. It may have taken a long time, but he finally reached that conclusion all on his own.
今日の朝比奈、やたらと楽しそうだったから、何かあったんじゃないかと思ってな。それがお前のおかげだとしたら、礼を言おうと思ったんだ。
No, I haven't really done anything important.
友達になったってだけでも十分すぎるくらい大したことさ。
He smiles and claps me on the shoulder.
まあとにかく俺と朝比奈の関係はそういうことだ。昔のことをずるずる引きずっちまってる。いいことじゃないとは思うが、なかなかな。
He squints up at the setting sun.
別にお前に仲立ちしてほしいとは思っちゃいないんだ。ただ、朝比奈とうまくやっているなら、これからもよろしく頼む。
I will. Of course, I do that, even if he didn't ask me to.
じゃあまたな。遅い時間に呼び出して悪かった。
He walks away briskly, down towards the front gate. I wave at him as he recedes into the distance. Well, you heard what he said. I speak aloud in a low voice, then start walking myself. A few seconds later, a third person starts walking too. They're less than 10 meters behind me, naturally. Alright. That kind of distance. I forgot that spiritual attachment was that kind of distance. Sometimes you can't help but overhear people talking. Even if they are keeping their voices down. Kyouko doesn't see anything, and I don't look back. But I don't have to look at her face to know that there's a happy smile on it. Oh. Chapter 5, it's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday? After getting Kyoko's permission, I've arranged for her and Koichi to meet. The location is the same as yesterday. The school courtyard. Two of them stand facing each other silently for a while. It's hard to tell from their faces what exactly they're thinking, but I'm sure a lot of emotions are going through their minds. And I deliberately keep out of it, trusting that they'll naturally handle it on their own. If they can't do it themselves, then there was no point to this meeting anyway. Although I might have been the trigger, they need to take it from here. I look at the spot next to Kyouko. Suzuka is probably standing there. How does she see Kyouko and her own little brother? What does she feel about him?
久しぶりだな。朝比奈とこうやってまともに話すの。
Koichi eventually makes the first move.
そうですね。何年ぶりでしょう。
Kyouko jumps a little at his voice, but she doesn't look away from him.
たく、同じクラスだってのに何やってたんだか。情けねえ。ずいぶん迷惑かけちまったな。
He hits himself lightly in the head and wraps his hair.
それは私の方です。鈴鹿を、大切なお姉さんを奪ってしまったのは私なんですから。謝って済むことでないのは分かっていますが、本当にごめんなさい。
いや、朝日奈のせいじゃないさ。顔を上げてくれ。
He shakes his head with a sad smile.
誰のせいでもない。運が悪かった。本当にそれだけなんだと思う。逆のパターンだって十分あり得たはずだ。
They are away. In other words, Suzuka could have survived and Kyouko died.
もっと言えば、二人とも死んでいた可能性だってあったわけだろ。鈴鹿はその最悪の結果に抗って朝比奈を助けたんだ。だから朝比奈を恨むっていうのは鈴鹿の気持ちを無駄にすることなんだよな。
浅川くん。
He smiles and stretches out his right hand, a little awkwardly.
随分遠回りしちまったが、友達としてやり直したい。これが俺の正直な気持ちだ。朝比奈はどうかな？
もちろん、私も浅川くんと友達になりたいです。
She shakes his hand as tears spill from her eyes. They were kind of looking at me like I'm their director, by the way. I almost had to give them a thumbs up. Yes, guys, you're doing great! Keep it up! Also, they're friends again. And after we part with Koichi, Kyoko says she wants to talk things out with me. So we make our way to the library prep room. Kyoko sits down in a chair and breathes out deeply, as if to expel the heat from her body. I sit down opposite her, so we can talk more easily. I guess I should say, good work! I'm glad you were able to make up with Koichi.
はい、ありがとうございます。誠くんのおかげです。このお礼、どうやってしたらいいんでしょうか。
Like I keep saying, you don't have to worry about that. You've done all kinds of things for me already, Kyoko.
はい、誠くんならそう言うと思っていました。それでも、やっぱり感謝していますし、何かしないと気が済みません。もちろん、自分のわがまま、気持ちの押し付けだということは分かっています。だから、これは私の甘えなんです。
She smiles shyly and looks deep into my eyes. Kyoko's so cute, even sensual. She's overflowing with a kind of irresistible charm that really gets a man going.
誠くんがいなかった
A
ら、
snack.
私は今もここに一人で閉じこもっていましたから。あの時と比べたら、今の私は生まれ変わったようなものですね。何度も言うようですけど、誠くんにはどれだけ恩を返しても返し足りないくらい、本当に心の底から感謝しているんです。ですから、誠くんのために何かしたい。どんなことでもします、私。
She looks at me helplessly. I can't tell if she's absolutely serious. She really is willing to do anything for me. I didn't even use a kotodama on her.
だから、お願いします。私に、誠くんのために何かさせてください。
What about the date?
身の回りのお世話でも、使い走りでも、命令してください。
You put me in a tough situation. I really don't know what to tell you. If I command her to do something, it'll just turn into a kotodama.
すみません。誠くんを困らせたいわけではなかったんですけど。
As far as I'm concerned, just being my friend is already more than enough.
それは当然のことですから、もっと、こう、明確な形が欲しいというか。やっぱり、私がわがままを言い過ぎなんでしょうか。そうですよね。
She looks down at the table sadly. I'm starting to feel bad for her. Isn't there anything I could do? I could ask her for? Date! That. Well, let's see. You're really willing to do anything at all?
はい、どんな小さなことでも遠慮なくどうぞ。
She looks up at me again, smiling in anticipation. Seeing your face lit up with expectation like that makes me want to pull her just a little. In that case, how about we continue what we were doing the other day?
この間の
Or
続き
we roleplay? She cocks her head to the side, puzzled. The way she's so defenseless sometimes is one of the cutest things about her. It's a different kind of cuteness from Kokoro's, but cuteness all the same. Just wait, don't you remember? You were reading that romance novel, and we decided to act out one of the scenes from the book. And then... The puzzlement glares from her face and she nods, but then... She realizes what I mean, and her face lights on fire. Just now, I thought about various things I might ask for. And I realized what I really want from you is to let me help you with something you want. In other words, I want you to let me grant your wish. What do you think? That day, my kotodama revealed that she was hoping I'd do kiss her. And that we might go even further. That's how I know it wasn't a lie or a joke. It's what she actually wanted deep down. And of course, I'd love to give it to her too. Making love to Kyouko was even one of the last regrets I weaved into the kotodama I spoke at the Suki-san's deathbed. I'll never forget the way I felt that night. And I owe it to myself to grant my own wishes too when I can.
その気持ちはすごく嬉しいんですけど、でもあれの続きって要するに
Right, that day you said you thought I was about to kiss you and you hoped I would, didn't you? You even wondered if we could go even further than that. Technically I forced her to see it with my kotodama, but it's true that she was taking it to herself. So I thought maybe you were interested in that kind of thing, or had a desire to do it one day.
それは
Even her ears are red now, and her voice is becoming mumbling. Saying face to face with me, but too embarrassed to meet my eyes. So it's off in a strange direction. Cute.
確かにありますけど、したことないので。
Oh, really? She's a virgin? I thought so.
当たり前ですよ。そんなことする相手、今までどこにも。でも、誠くんは違うんですよね。
Yes, this wouldn't be my first time.
よかった。
I thought she might be unhappy that I'm not a virgin. But she actually seems relieved instead. Yeah. Still, when she slowly turns back to face me, she looks troubled. You don't want to after all?
いえ、わかりました。しましょう、続き。いえ、させてください。
Apparently she's made her decision. Okay. I'm happy to just to be able to share a kiss with Kyouko. If it leads to something more, that'll be even better. That's a lot of blue books. I bring my face close to hers. It almost seems like I'm cornering her, but maybe from her perspective, that's exactly what I'm doing. Seeing her face close up, I can really see how overwhelmingly attractive she is. And something stares on my chest. Her smooth, fair skin, her long, delicate eyelashes, her plump, sensuous lips. To be a little vulgar, she has the kind of smoking hot body a man would die for. I reach out and touch that bod. I can tell she's nervous as my fingers touch her lower back. She trembles and lets out a whimper. Are you nervous? Did that feel ticklish? I doubt it would do much good to tell her to try to relax.
いえ、大丈夫です。私のことは気になさらず。
Okay, I won't. Oh. As I reach to stroke her cheek, I realize something. I just realized Suzuka is probably seeing all this. She gasps. I guess she had forgotten too. It's only natural though, since her mind was far too occupied with other matters.
大丈夫そうです。ほら、
She's just standing right there looking at the window, pretending not to look at us. Right? She takes my hand and looks towards the corner of the room. You're right. Suzuka is sitting on the floor, apparently fast asleep. Oh, or dead. I didn't know ghosts could sleep. She could be pretending.
授業中、私は相手ができないので、鈴鹿の方で察してくれるようになったみたいです。
I see. That means she's already developed into something resembling a well-mannered child. She really is changing fast. Then, let's continue.
はい。
Oops, we made a clown noise! Even though she had ball pain during her first time, she definitely attacked herself. Maybe it was because I was so happy about making her feel good that I ended up being too vigorous with her. Well, I'll be the judge by going back a little bit. Okay, that's where it started. Oh my god, are they gonna continue? Wait. That means they might continue. Don't jump. Please. It's not time before we have to sleep. School said to let Kyouko rest like this for a while. I guess we just had like a one rounder and now we're resting and stuff. I guess we did. But she was hella adorable. Holy crap. Even now that their love making is finished, Kyouko lies back in her chair, still looking dazed. Or even feverish. From time to time, she smiles to herself and covers her face with her hands. Perhaps taking back to what we've just done. Let's go, we'll be out soon. We can't stay here in the library prep room forever. Kyouko, can you stand? Hey, it's almost time for school to end. Don't you think I'll be able to make it home?
大丈夫です。はい、ご心配なく。
Well, if you say so. It was your first time, so I thought you do be pretty exhausted.
そうですね。体は少し疲れてますけど、でも気力はむしろ充実してますから。
Your grin doesn't look strained at all. I'm glad.
むしろ自分でもちょっとなんだかふわふわしてる感じがあって、なんだかまた一つ世界が開けたような気がします。
It was really good for me, but I'm glad you enjoyed it too. That's what you mean.
はい、もちろんです。
Good. Well then, let's go, shall we? We get up, collect our things, and leave the room. Alright, first timer. But before we go out the door, Kyouko almost trips and I catch her.
ごめんなさい。なんだか足がもつれちゃいました。
Right, you went from a virgin to a child. Maybe you should rest a bit longer.
いえ、本当に大丈夫です。ただ、
But?
念のため、手をつないでいただけたら嬉しいなって。
Sure. I should have done that from the beginning.
ご迷惑をおかけします。
It's no trouble whatsoever. Here, take my hand.
では、お言葉に甘えさせていただきますね。
She tentatively reaches out and takes my hand. Her hand is so warm that I almost start sweating. I thought she said swearing. The three of us, Kyouko, me, and Suzuka, start walking side by side. As a family. Right? Suzuka, who was still sleeping, woke up and then Kyouko called her. She almost seems more like a human being than a ghost now. That makes it even stranger that she disappears from my vision when I let go of Kyouko. People like Kyouko who can't see ghosts really must experience the world in an incredibly different way. But here's a weird thing. Hotaru didn't touch Kyouko or hold her or anything else, yet she could see her. I also can't wait to get to her roots. But for now, let's enjoy the current one we have. Suzuka is looking forward with a blank expression as she walks, holding Kyoko's hand. To be honest, I still don't know what exactly this Suzuka is. The ghost is a human being soul that has lost its body. At least that's what Kyouko had said. But is it really possible for something without a body, like this Suzuka, to mature over time? At least, I never heard any stories about ghosts that grow older. And where was this Suzuka prior to the day she appeared before us? Kyouko had been living in this town all these years, hoping against all hope to meet her, but she never appeared until now. So, is this Suzuka really the same Suzuka who went down to the lake with Kyouko on that fateful day 10 years ago? I don't know. I have no proof, beyond the fact that Kyouko believes her to be that same Suzuka. If only Koichi could see ghosts too, then we might be able to get independent confirmation. However, seeing Kyouko so happy as she looks at Suzuka, I can't help but be glad that things have turned out this way. I'm glad about it, I really am. And yet, I sense something dangerous about it. There's almost no doubt that this Suzuka is the reason that Kyouko and I can't physically stray apart from each other. And I strongly suggest that there was some kind of transfer of power between the two of us. Judging from how I can see ghosts when I touch Kyouko, there must be something about each of us that resonates with the other somehow. I'm just hypnotizing. But maybe it's relevant that she comes from a family of priests that has run a shrine for many generations. Maybe there's a trace of divine blood running through her veins too, albeit not as strong as in someone like me or Mana.
Makoto-kun, どうかしましたか?
She stops smoking and looks at me worriedly, since I've been taking wordlessly for a while.
男の人も直後って疲れたりするものなんでしょうか?
No, I'm fine. No problem at all. I never thought the girl would ask me something like that. I suddenly realized that Suzuka is looking at me too, just like Kyouko is. Well, regardless of her true nature, this Suzuka exists here, right in front of us. And there's no question whatsoever that she is having a positive effect on Kyouko. For now, that's good enough for me. All I can do is pray that things keep going as well as they have so far. The three of us keep walking, casting only two shadows. Kyouko is in the middle, with me on her left and Suzuka on her right. Kyouko seems truly happy. Kyouko, it's dangerous to be walking without looking where you're going.
すみません。気をつけます。
I think she's in even higher spirits than before. It's understandable though. Just now, Suzuka squeezed her hand and smiled at her of her own accord. I smiled back at Suzuka. Kyouko must have noticed Suzuka's rapid growth too.
鈴鹿、だんだん感情、自我が戻ってきていますね。
That seemed to be the case. Technically, I never met Suzuka when she was alive, so I can't really say. But if Kyouko thinks so, she must be right. It's kinda mysterious, really. What exactly is the logic behind it? Obviously, the existence of ghosts is mysterious in and of itself. But even given that, it's strange to think of a ghost that slowly gains its own self-awareness and grows and matures. Mysteries upon mysteries.
なんとなく なんですけど、この鈴鹿は私たちの子供みたいなものじゃないかと思うんです。
Our child? You mean you and me? What is this rather sudden metaphor? Is she thinking this way because we just had sex?
はい。
She nods, blushing. Yet,
私と誠くんは多分もともと重なる部分があって、こうしてくっつくと私の力が誠くんにも伝わるのもそれが理由だと思います。
yes, that's exactly what I've been thinking.
もしかしたらその逆もあるのかなって。
The opposite?
今まで私がどんなに強く願っても鈴鹿の幽霊と会うことは叶いませんでした。でも誠くんと一緒にいたあの時に鈴鹿は現れた。
That's true. It seems Kyouko was thinking the same things as I was.
だから私の願いを誠くんが叶えてくれたんだってそう思うんです。誠くんの力が合わさることで私一人では届かなかった思いが鈴鹿の元へ届いた。それに応えて鈴鹿はやってきてくれたんじゃないかって。
Ah, I see. So that's what she means. That explanation is rather convenient for Kyouko, but it is a convincing one to an extent.
ということは
Yeah?
私と誠くんの距離が近づけばそれだけ鈴鹿に気持ちが伝わるんじゃないかとかなんてもう推測じゃなくて願望入ってますけど。
You mean that if you and I have sex more, then Suzuka will develop faster? I do feel like the connection between Kyouko and me has become stronger now that we've made love to each other. And it's also true that Suzuka looks more definite to me than she did before.
あくまで仮説と呼ぶのもおこがましいくらいの推測ですけど。
Well, since we have so little information, it's a good hypothesis as any. Guess who's gonna keep on myth-busting on her? Me! But it could also be that Suzuka is just naturally maturing over time. Or could it be a combination of both? If we want to find out, we could have sex again and see what happens. She tightens her grip on my hand in surprise. You don't want to? Mythbusters! Think about it.
いえ、全く私もしたいです。
She looks up at me with a serious look, then realizes what she just said and looks down in embarrassment. Really, I'll never get tired of looking at this girl. Yeah, she do be very adorable. Also, oh boy, 42 minutes! Oh, dear Lord, I'm ending this right here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in another one real soon. I got a lot of episodes today. But the kid kept throwing me good things in my face and I could not stop. But for now, I'll stop at least for a little bit, edit the episodes and, well, bring it to you guys, obviously. Or whoever's watching. Subscribe anyways. Thanks.